What's up, and welcome back to How to Play Dark Souls. Last time, we made our way through the Duke's Archives. Today, we are going to go through the Crystal Caves. But first, we're going to go get a key so that we can unlock the cell that Big Hat Logan was sitting in. And we're going to get another Firekeeper soul. So let's go this way first, and as you can see here, this chest is safe to open. Inside we find blue titanite chunk. Blue titanite chunks, if I'm not mistaken, they upgrade magic weapons. So you'd have to go down to, what's his name, down in New Londo Ruins, the guy who's the blacksmith that basically imbues your weapons with like magic or sorceries. I've actually never, yes I have. I would have had to because I got a platinum on this game. This is the key, by the way, the Archive Tower Giant Cell key. We need to use this to go let Logan out of his cell. Anyways, blue titanite chunks, they upgrade magic weapons, which is not the same thing as a divine weapon, in case you were confused about that. Yeah, got another mimic chest here, no big deal. One hit, I guess one more, there we go. And he drops, what does he drop? Oh yeah, you might see some people online who are enchanted weapons. That's what I'm thinking of. So there are divine weapons, and then there are enchanted weapons. Blue titanite chunks. This is what this headgear looks like, by the way. Enchanted weapons are upgraded with blue titanite chunks. So that's the word I was looking for. I knew it wasn't sorcery or magic, but anyways, that's what it is. And back here, there's one more chest you can get. This contains an armor set, I think. Oh, nope, I'm totally wrong. It contains a crystal ember, which I will never use. But if you want to upgrade crystal weapons, you'll need that. This will lead down into the next area, where the crystal caves are located. But I'm actually not going to do this just yet, because I want to go let Logan out of his cell. Alright, so we're here, back in the, I'm not sure what this room is called. I guess this is actually the Duke's Archives, because this is where all the books are. But, anyways, we got a whole bunch of these things to face against, so use pyromancy, or whatever method you choose to take them out. Fire is very effective. But we just need to get past them so we can go open that gate back there with the new key we have. And grab that Fire Seeker, or Firekeeper's soul. So this is the move I was warning you about, where they impale you. Watch out for that one. It hurts pretty bad. I was being really dumb. I was trying to hit some of the enemies in the back with pyromancy, and I just kind of left this guy open to attack me. So I thought I'd be able to get it off in time. But never underestimate how long it takes Great Chaos Fireball to get off. It takes a couple seconds. It's not a short spell. Anyways, let's open this. And here's Logan. Talk to him.
I'm saved. That makes twice.
He sounds like ecstatic about it. It's like he doesn't even care.
Any new spells, I shall share them with you. Prepare to be impressed by the onward march of sorcery.
I don't know, kind of weird.
Hello.
Some of the voice acting in this game is really, really excellent, and some of it's kind of off. And it might be off on purpose because it's supposed to be kind of unsettling or whatever, but Logan is one of those voice actors. It's like I can't really read him through his voice very well. Doesn't show much emotion. Anyways, this is what we really came for, is the Firekeeper soul. So I'm going to go ahead and head back up to that fog wall that led to the next area. So I'll see you guys there. Alright, we're back down here again. Take care of this hollow real quick. Now there are a whole bunch of these big like crystal golems out here to kill. They're really not bad one-on-one. They're actually quite easy to kill one-on-one. But if you get surrounded by them, they do a lot of damage. So if you get surprised by one, you could die pretty quick. But they're slow, they're easy to read, and they die pretty quick if you two-hand your weapon like this. Doesn't take too much to kill them. Piece of cake if you do it one-on-one, but this is where arrows are going to come in really handy. I think there's one guy over here too. A couple of treasures we can pick up. Most of this is not necessary. You don't have to come over here and kill these guys. I'm just kind of showing you the area so that you can see what's around here. But these guys back here, you don't really have to come back here. There's no particular reason to do it. Unless you really want blue titanite chunks. In that case, you might want to do that. But we're going to want to equip our short bow here and get their attention one at a time, like this. There we go. So he'll come after me, and I can fight him over here safely, and then just do the same on the rest of them. Alright, so we've taken care of those guys. As you can see, right up ahead, there is this gold-colored crystal golem. Now this golem, I believe, only appears if you've been doing the Knight of Katarina quest line. You'll see why here in just a second, but this one is not a pushover. It hits a lot harder than the others, so just keep an eye on that. It seems to be stuck on this tree. I'm trying to see if there's some way I can use that to my advantage. Maybe I can just shoot it to death. That would take way too long. That's not even worth it. Let's just be a beast. Let's get in there and do some damage. Wow, that almost did nothing. Oh, that was weird. Oh gosh. Wow. How did I not die there? Okay. Let's think of a better strategy here. Okay, watch out for that one. That one will hurt real bad. Alright. Gotcha. Let's do one hit at a time. Stay patient. Not risk losing too much stamina. This is the way you have to roll if you don't have lots of vitality. Doing alright so far. 2 hits is good. We can get all of our stamina back before he attacks again. 1, 2. Come on. Come on. Oh no. Okay, good. Stay patient. Don't get greedy. Be satisfied with one attack. Oh geez. I'm going to kill you. There's nothing you can do about it. One more hit should do it. Awesome. Okay, and then, whoa, what's this? A person dropped out of it. Let's go talk to him.
It was you who rescued me. Why, thank you. I am Seath of Katarina. I don't know how I ended up in that crystal. It wasn't terrible in there, but I could hardly move. I must think of some way to repay you.
Alright, so this is,
Oh, have you seen my father? You wouldn't miss him. A suit of armor just like mine.
an answer yes to this.
Goodness. I knew he was here somewhere. Well then, now I must find him. Thanks again, truly. Now if we'll just stay put and keep out of trouble.
Alright. So yeah, this is kind of part of that quest line if you want to see it through all the way to the end. You have to come rescue his daughter from the Duke's archives. And there's a couple more crystal golems to fight. I'll kind of skip through this so you guys don't have to watch me killing them, since you've already seen how that's done. Alright, let's head back this way. This leads back to that ladder that we slid down when we came out of the building. Directly to the left corner, there's going to be another golem to kill. Now, you might want to do this pretty quickly because you're going to alert the attention of another one if you come this way. So, he's on his way to kill us. We got to kill this guy quickly. so that we don't have to fight both of them at the same time. Yeah, that one does a lot of damage. Watch out for that one. Alright. I think there's just maybe 2 or 3 more left to worry about. And then we can... Oh, I missed that item over there. Let's go see what that is. Ah, the crystalline armor set. Use it if you want. I think it's pretty heavy. Of course, with this character, that's not much of a problem, but I think it's heavier than the set I'm wearing right now. I could be totally wrong about that, and I'd have to check the stats, but I don't care enough to check the stats because I'm not going to wear it anyways. Alright, I think there's just one more crystal golem left in this area, and then we've gotten them all. He's over here in this corner. Down in that direction, into that opening there, that's the next area we're going to go into. So let's go ahead and head down into the crystal caves. Now, there are 2 ways to approach this. There are some invisible floors in this area, so you can approach them very, very carefully and try to be meticulous and use arrows to kind of shoot the ground and see where you're going. Or you could just be a beast and run through this place, because I mean, at least from what I can tell, I mean, it's almost not worth it. It's really not worth it to fight enemies in this area, because it's too easy to slip and fall. This is like one of the most hazardous areas in the game in terms of how easy it is to slip and fall to your death. You're usually not going to die by an enemy killing you in combat. You're usually going to die because you get knocked off an edge. Also, these invisible floors here, I think they're pretty wide. I mean, I don't know if anyone's confirmed exactly how wide they are, but you can feel pretty comfortable just running across them. There are going to be a couple of crystal golems here to fight, so that can be a problem, but you only have to kill the one back on that bridge there I just crossed. And as long as you do that, you should be okay. These, what are these called? These crystal lizards are pretty easy to kill. But yeah, these bridges here, I mean, I know they're kind of intimidating when you first start walking on them. It's like you have no idea if there's ground in front of you or not. But I think they're pretty wide bridges. So just don't be scared. Be a beast and run across that. These guys you want to draw and fight one at a time. They're quite difficult to deal with in groups. So you're definitely going to draw them out one by one. But once you do that, you'll come down here and fight Seath the Scaleless. I'll show you the cutscene first. But this fight is one of those fights where it's like it's not that hard. There are many times I've played through the game where I've beaten it in one try and it's been no problem. You have to destroy that crystal, by the way. Don't even bother attacking him until you do that, because he can't really be hurt. It's kind of like earlier when he would just regain his HP right after you'd attack him. Anyways, I've had times where I've beaten this fight in one try, and other times where I've died like 30 times in a row. You know, it's just one of those things where it's all dependent on what his move set is. This move is really annoying because you gotta just back off and let him finish doing that. Other times he won't do that. He'll just keep spamming his big like crystal spray move thing, and that's the one you want to do, because what you want to do is kind of get around on his tentacle like this and let him spam that, and then just go to town on his little tentacle here. Also, if you're interested in getting all of the unique weapons in the game, you can cut off Seath's tail and get the Moonlight Butterfly Sword or something like that. It's really, really hard to do. Like, if I run to his back right now, he'll just keep doing that move where he slams his tail on the ground and basically does a big area of effect attack. And the easiest way to do it is to not destroy the crystal yourself, but to run over to where it is and let Seath come over and destroy it himself. And what'll happen is he'll get stunned for a second, and that'll give you time to run around and make sure you have the right kind of weapon, two-hand it, and just go to town on his tail while he's stunned. That's the best way of obtaining that weapon. Otherwise, if you're not interested in getting it, just do it this way. This is kind of the easiest way I found to kill him. Just run around to the right side of him on this tentacle and attack it, and that should get you out of the way of his crystal breath attack. But if he starts doing that attack where he like slams on the ground and stuff, just keep an eye on the tell for that and make sure you back up, because that does a lot of damage. He can kill you really fast. But overall, it's not that bad. It's not that hard. Alright, we got a new bonfire, which means obviously we're going to kindle it 3 times so that it will be kindled completely for our New Game Plus playthrough of the game. And that's it for the Duke's Archives and the Crystal Caves. Not too bad. Not too bad. We got through that in 2 episodes. There are 2 areas left in the game. And I'll kind of leave it up to you guys for which one you want to see first, because I kind of wanted to do the Artorias DLC first and see if I could level up my endurance a little more, but I'm actually starting to think that it doesn't matter. I think that I'll just put on the full Black Knight armor set when I fight the 4 Kings, and I should probably be just fine, especially on regular game. On New Game Plus, it's a little harder, but... Anyways, if you guys want to see New Londo next, vote in the comments. If you want to see the Artorias stuff next, vote in the comments. I should be able to do New Londo in 1 episode, and I should be able to do Artorias in maybe 3 episodes. And then I'll have the final boss fight. And then that's it. That's the whole game. So, if you guys have any questions about the Duke's Archives or the Crystal Caves, let me know in the comments. Mostly, this area, though, it's all about just being beast. Like, just don't be intimidated by invisible floors. Like, they're really not... They're not as thin as you would think. They're pretty wide. So just run across them, pass everything in here. Don't bother fighting anything if you don't have to. Just run around them so you don't get kicked off the edge. Alright, thanks for watching. Peace!